Damn Altacia, who blinded me and took away my magical powers. A woman who has risen to the ruling class of Zalnaban. A dark force that manipulates those in power on the surface world. Dominates the world, and eventually invades the underground world, plotting to take over the earth. The source of evil who disguised herself as a resident of the underworld, pinned all the sins on me, and banished me from the underworld. What should I do? She has already got on the ground and are putting her plan into action. If things continue like this, the earth will be invaded by the forces of darkness. I must stop it at all costs. To do that, I need a dragon stone. The black dragon stone is a mythical stone that absorbs all powers and doubles the power of the person who holds it. It is a fantastic stone that can only be created from a dragon that is so powerful that it has become legendary. I've never seen it myself, but it's said to be sealed away somewhere in the underground city. If I can obtain it, I can protect not only the surface world, but the earth itself from the forces of darkness. But I can no longer set foot in the underground world. Because of Altacia, the source of evil. She's a total damn woman. Now, what should I do? Oh, the crystal ball seems to be glowing. Let's see. Ouch. I hit my knee on a wooden shelf. Ouch. That hurts. This is all because of the hateful Altacia. Damn it. I have to pay back this pain many times over. Oh my. So why on earth would there be a person from the underground world in a place like this? No, it's not. This is very rare. Apparently he's a hybrid of a surface person and an underground person. And it seems he doesn't even realize it. I see. So this guy's lover has also been cursed by Altacia. This is truly God's will. I should send him to the underworld to retrieve the dragon stone. Then we can save the world from evil. Besides, looking closely, he's just the kind of guy I like. Maybe when I regain my magical powers and become younger, I'll give it a try. I'm sure that with my good looks, all the young men will be charmed by me. Well, then let's get started on the preparations right away. When Pharos regained consciousness, he found himself walking down a hallway shrouded in a haze of light. As he walked down that passage, the feelings of hatred that had built up in his heart disappeared, and he felt as if his body became lighter. What's this? It's over already? This is the only information about Ibiza left? Also, it's kind of blurry and I couldn't see it very well. While Pharos was in a dreamlike state, Claire's voice echoed in his head. Something strange. Well, anyway, let's look at Altacia's information next.
Your Majesty.
What's the matter? You look serious. Are you saying that another foolish nation has appeared that is trying to invade our country?
No, that's not it.
So, what is it?
I'm sorry to say this, but...
What? Don't hesitate to say it. Our country has avoided many crises thanks to your prophecies, to some extent, and has grown to an enormous country like this. I'll listen to any story from you.
What? To some extent? It's all to my credit. You're really useless, you don't know anything. Yes, Thank you. This country has grown to this extent thanks to the virtue of your Majesty's character. However, on the other hand, people have appeared who are plotting a rebellion against this country. And it seems that the ripples are gradually beginning to spread.
Is that true?
Yes, unfortunately. And it's awful to say, but a prophecy has been brought about that in the not-too-distant future, a civil war will break out in which more than half of the population will join forces, and we, including your Majesty, will be forced to flee our country.
More than half of the population will join?
Exactly.
Are there really that many people who are dissatisfied with our country?
No, that is not the case, but that kind of negative energy is very contagious. So, if anyone, when even a person expresses such thoughts, it spreads in the blink of an eye, just like an epidemic.
I see. Well, that's fine. If that's the case, execute the person who plotted the rebellion. Hang them up in the central square and rip out all of their internal organs, then leave them there until they're reduced to bones.
Certainly. Also, it seems that the energy of rebellion is already spreading among the people. What should we do?
Do you have any good ideas about that?
Then how about this? Put a curse on many of the people and make them suffer from an incurable disease. Then, when the people's power is completely weakened, we will distribute to the people a miracle cure enchanted with a spell to remove the curse. If you do that, your Majesty will once again be able to win the overwhelming trust of the people.
I see. That's a brilliant idea. Let's give it a try. If it works, I will give you 200 gold coins.
What an honor! What a truly incompetent king! If we weaken the people, how can we avoid invasion by enemy countries? Well, now we are all set. Let's put an end to those with pure hearts with a curse and lead the people into darkness.
This is all we have for Altacia? Don't you think that's strange? Pharos woke up with consciousness returning to his body and heard Claire's voice. When he sat up, the room was bright again. Hey, Ramal, how dare can you sleep? Ideographic period. I can't believe it, we all came here to investigate. Claire said, and Ramal bowed his head and said, I'm sorry. How was it, Pharos? Are you okay? Claire called out as she noticed Pharos coming up the stairs.
Yeah, I feel a little tired, but I'm okay.
Yeah, I know, you might feel a little tired until you get used to it. Pharos sat down next to Elandra, and Claire sat down in front of him and rotated the chair. Ramal came over next to Claire and swiveled his chair around.
It seems that it's true that Altacia cast the curse after all.
Yeah, but it seems a little unnatural. That's because, for both Ibiza and Altacia, only those parts of their information remain. That's obviously strange. Normally, all information from the time of birth should be recorded. Even if the information from this underground world was erased, there should be other information from when they went to the surface world. And yet, none of that has come up, and only the parts we're trying to investigate remain. Elandra nodded in agreement.
That's certainly true,
right? I thought the man in black who came out of this room earlier was suspicious.
But surely no one other than a very limited number of people in the central office could manipulate information, right?
Yeah, maybe that suspicious person could be someone from the central office? Claire said, looking up at Elandra out of the corner of her eye, and Elandra smiled.
I don't know about that, but even if he was from the central office, he could do anything more than delete information, not rewrite it?
So that means that even if the other information has been deleted, the information we just saw is true, right?
Pharos leaned forward and rested his elbows on his knees.
At the moment, I'd have to say that's a high possibility.
Yeah, but I'm not convinced. Because it seems strange that only the information we wanted to know remains. It's like someone is trying to show us only that part.
Why don't you ask Ramza? Maybe he'll tell us something about the man in black?
Ramal interrupted, and Claire glared at him. I was going to do that even if you hadn't told me.
You were asleep, so don't act like you're superior and give your opinion.
Claire scolded him, and Ramal bowed his head apologetically.